I'm going to give you guys an update on my Amazon business as well as what's in these boxes back here. This box right here, it weighs about 40 pounds and it has 400 units in it. Right here. Normally, I wouldn't get boxes delivered to my house, they'd go straight to Amazon. But in this case, this is an accessory to a big branded product, and they have a trademark on their name. So I didn't realize when I put this trademark into the listing, it was going to get flagged. I was going to have to go through a process to get my listing approved to have that trademark terminate. So instead of saying, hey, just wait until an undisclosed amount of time, because you never know how long it's going to take with Amazon, I said to ship it to my house and let's get it there. So I've got a total of 5 of those boxes, 2,000 units. That cost me about $3,000, maybe $3,500, including the air shipping. I mean, the product is obviously super, super small. I sourced that for $3 a unit, including the shipping, and I plan to sell it for $12. I'll launch it not $9.99, but I plan $12, maybe $15 final selling price on that product. Now, backing up a little bit, right now I have 3 products that are live on Amazon, 3 private label products, and this is the first brand that I ever built. You know, it's the same brand name, same seller count, and I've hit the max there. There's nothing else I can do with this brand unless I really press what the meaning of the brand is. So they're all the same product, just different designs and different variations, and I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to keep reordering that product. It's very easy because it's one manufacturer, but I'm not pursuing anything else in that brand. If I come up with another product in the home improvement category, I probably use the same brand name. Actually, I won't, because this is a brand name I will never be able to get trademarked because I didn't know jack about trademarks and I picked the wrong name when I started. So I either realized it doesn't matter that much, or I rebrand literally everything that I have to have a new brand name, which just isn't worth it. This is a product that I'm going to keep reordering, probably for another couple of years and keep making me money. But yeah, it's not going to become a $50,000 a month powerhouse, so we're leaving it there. That's why we're building a new brand with new products. So that's going to be number 4. We should get that shipped in tomorrow or the next day. We're still waiting on pictures. You know I'm never good at actually having pictures on time for products. We're trying something different with the pictures this time. We're trying computer rendered images, which the prelims that I just got 20 minutes ago look phenomenal, and we'll see how the rest of them turn out. So I got that product, spent about $3,500 there. Then I have another product that just got inspected 2 days ago. Today I booked shipping for it. So we're going to ship that product via sea. This is a lot more expensive product. Two pallets. The pallets are they're literally as tall as I am, and they're massive. They're the full size of the pallet. That is 1,500 units of that product that is going to be shipped it's going to be shipped via sea. So we're not going to see the full results of that until 40 days from now, probably. So it's part of shipping via sea, but it's still exciting to know that it's in the pipeline. It's finally ready. It's finally there. The inspection went phenomenal. This time I had 0 issues, except I did forget to put made in China on the product label. So because I sent my supplier an older version of the label, not the most current one. So they put that on there, and I had to put another sticker on the product packaging that said made in China. It actually says designed in Los Angeles, California, made in China. So then that will put us at product number 5. And with these current products, okay, I'm stepping up my game. These old products, selling $5,000 to $8,000 a month was really all we expected to do. That's it. So with these, now that I have some experience and I'm in a bigger market, a much bigger, the product that sells with, I will be the only one with this accessory to it, and that does 500,000 minimum. I would say much closer to $1 million a month on Amazon for the actual the base product, and this is an accessory. So all right, I expect to sell $10,000 to $20,000 a month. You guys will see if I fail. You guys will know if it doesn't go well. Much like with these other products that just got done manufacturing, I expect to sell 10, 20 if things go very well. And I start releasing new designs in different colors and variations of these products, because for this product, for both of these next two products, if they go well, the next 4 products will simply be new variations of this product, new colors, new designs, new this, new that, different shapes. The next 4 products will be that. I don't know if you can really call those new products, but it's so easy because you got the same supplier. All you need to do is say, hey, this is what I need, and I'll be able to order them and test different stuff out. Maybe just buy 100 or 200 units of this, 100 units of that, and I'll be using a lot of software. There's this website called PickFu that I use to test different designs, color combinations, and stuff, and get feedback. I get actual Amazon Prime customers to vote on what they like best. That's how I decided on my current product that's in China right now. And then 2 days ago, maybe 3, I got a mold started for what will be my 6th product. Now this product sells very well during summer. Oh, by the way, the 5th product that's in China right now, I spent $8,400 on the product, and then another $1,000 to ship it to the US. So $10,000 on that product for the initial cost. And I didn't have to spend that much, but I'm confident in the product. And because it's shipping via sea and it's such a long lead time, there's no way I want to run out. I would much rather, at my point, now that I have more money than I have time, I'd much rather spend more on inventory and get the product ready. If you've only got enough to buy 300 units, I could have done that. I could have bought 300 to 500 units of this thing and spent $500. But yeah, that makes no sense. It's already very cheap. So back to product number 6. We started a mold. It's going to cost me, well, I already sent them the money. It was $1,500 and like $1,562 was how much this mold cost me. And the Chinese equivalent was 10,500 yen. Is that the right Chinese currency? Gosh, I don't know. So with that product, I'm just getting the product thicker. I'm making it 40% thicker than the competition. There's a lot of reviews that say, this thing is so flimsy. I don't want to use it. So I'm going to step up, put the better product on Amazon. I have that plus better designs for this product. So now I have a double whammy of like, this is why you're going to pick mine. It looks better than what's on Amazon. And it is better than what is on Amazon because of its thickness, and that's quality. It's a quality that's going to provide a lot of value. So that product, I'm probably spend $5,000-$6,000 on it, right? When I'm thinking about how much money I'm going to spend on a product, I don't worry too much about that now. I just okay, cost per unit. Okay, that's going to be about $6. What does it sell for? And then I just know how much money I'm going to make per unit. So I guess I could figure out. So yeah, I'll spend about $6,500 on this product to get this product made, plus the mold, which is a fee that I will never, ever get back. This is $1,500 that's just gone, but I'm getting this advantage of having a better product. So yeah, it's a little risky. Would you do that for a first product? If you really believed in it, sure. That's something I'm excited for. So this year, I want to be a 7-figure seller. When I get out of this year, next year, January of 2020, I want to sell over $87,000. And at that rate, that's 7 figures a year. My goal is to launch a product every single month for this year. Have I done a single one yet? No. But I'm catching up. And if I end up failing and I only get 8 products out or 6 products out, that still is going to be a very good year, especially if some of them catch. If some of them, instead of being $10,000 a month listings, become $40,000, $50,000. If just one of them does that, that one product alone is pretty much enough to make you a 7-figure seller. I mean, that gets you halfway there. So I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I am pumped for Amazon because I I want to exit this Amazon business for at least $5 million, hopefully $10 million. I mean, heck, I'm not going to stop. If stuff's going well, when my business is worth $10 million, I'm going to $50 million. That's my ultimate goal, is to be worth $50 million within the next 10 years. And if I can just build this business by $1 million in revenue a year, which once we get the first million, we're going to hire a ton of people and just blow it up. We might even hire some people this year. I would have already hired some people, but it's so complex. And you're going to go through 5 people before you find one that's good. I already tried hiring somebody in 2018, and I made a $10,000 learning lesson. Yeah, who needed $10,000 extra in the bank? Apparently not me. But I learned a lot, and on the next round of bringing people on, I won't do the same mistakes. I won't. I will only hire people that are incredibly motivated, that have proven themselves, and they will only get paid when we launch products that succeed. That's how they'll get paid. And that was one of the biggest mistakes I made, right? Not having a compensation system that was driven by success. You're just not that motivated, especially when, some weeks, guys, I only work like 30 hours a week. And when I do that and I have an employee and he sees that, right? For me, I should be working 70 hours a week, but, I have some money coming in. The next week I'll work 70 hours. I'll get up and I'll be working till 3, 4 a.m. because I do this. I pretty much work third shift. I'm up super late. I'm a night owl. And when my employee sees that, though, and when my employee doesn't stay up until 5 p.m., my employee thinks that when it's 5 o'clock, work's over with. But some days I don't start work until 5 o'clock, and then I work until 2 a.m. That's the stuff that just doesn't work when I pay them. When I pay them just, hey, here's money every week, go for it. Also, I wasn't very good at motivating and doing the whole leader thing. So there's that. Now, once I get to the point where I am selling $1 million a year, right, the only thing that's going to have to change is I'm going to want to go from the person that's doing the work to the person who's masterminding the work. I've talked about this before. I already have a lot of product ideas that I want to execute, a lot more than I have time for. It could take me 3 to 10 hours to find a good product idea, or less sometimes. But it's going to take me a lot more time to execute that idea. So 3-hour product idea could turn into, which I love looking at products, could turn into 60 hours. Or, if there's issues, it could turn into 100 hours of launching a product. It's just so much more. And that's stuff I don't like. I don't like writing listings, even though I've gotten a ton of experience now working with people who called me and want to do calls. I still don't like writing listings. I still don't like designing pictures and telling the photographer, hey, do this and that and that. I don't like that stuff. So I'm going to start owning a real business that actually works for me, where other people reorder inventory. I don't do that. I don't talk to factories. I simply help orchestrate the situation. People joke about managers not actually doing anything. Well, you're right. I won't do anything except I won't do the hard labor, talk to suppliers. I will do the stuff that matters, which is the masterminding, the training, the coaching, and taking the knowledge. My knowledge in the last year on Amazon is ridiculous. A year ago, I had the foundation set. I was very new to this, and I just didn't even know that there was this much knowledge to acquire about Amazon. I had no clue, specifically about marketing your products on Amazon, picking products, thinking like the consumer. Those are skills I almost, to the point where I almost didn't even know those parts existed, because my knowledge has gone so much further beyond where it's at. And I can only imagine what's going to happen in the next couple years, the next 3, 4, 5 years, as we continue to grow and just holy crap, I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know you could learn this stuff. It was even possible. And you see people at the top who pretty much just manage money. That's all they do. They throw money here, they throw money there, they help strategize there. And that's where I really want to be in 5, 10 years. Doing that, and I really be helping people succeed. I love teaching you guys and just being like, hey, this is how you do it. my girlfriend just launched 3 of her products, and I'm so damn proud of her. They're pretty much, it's just different colors and variations of the same product in the same brand. But right, she just had a 40 unit day. She's been slowly growing sales every day. She's getting reviews. Did I say 40? I meant 40 unit day. I don't know what I said. And that's just so awesome to see. I have a couple students who I don't like to mentor students because like do these one-on-one and be like, hey, you pay me $1,000 a month. I'll help you launch your whole product, because I'm worried. I really value my time, and I hate doing things I hate doing. And I've had this issue before, and I'm worried about getting with people that I don't like working with, which is why I haven't done that. But I've had a few students who have booked calls with me, and I see their products, and I'm like, wow, that is going to be a phenomenal product. One student, she's launching a product. Two top sellers do 10 to 12,000 a month in sales. One of them has 1 picture, the other has 4 pictures. They're really bad. Both are 4-star review products and then she comes in there and innovates, fix the 4-star issue. She's gonna crush it. Way better listing, way better product. And I get excited about that. I get so excited about seeing students do things. I know some of you will surpass me, but I'm going to make it damn hard this year. That's my promise to you. I'm going to make it very difficult for you to surpass me as a seller. I look back in the last year and I say, why did I only launch 3 products? Why? And I see that it's, because I didn't have the faith in it. The first thing is I just didn't have the faith in Amazon. I didn't, I launched my first product February 1st, and that started slow. And so it took me multiple months and iterations and learning from other people to really get the faith in Amazon. Like, holy crap, you do this, you do that. People are making a lot of money on this platform. So that was the first half of the year. The second half of the year, I don't even know, man. I have these products, that product right there, 5-6 months I've been working on that. 6 months is too long. 5 months I've been working on that. And it's taken forever. Part of it's, I always say, part of it's been me procrastinating, but this is the actual issue. I stopped pushing it. I let it coast. Instead of waking up every day and being like, what can I do today to get this product out? I'd let it coast. I'd wait for my sourcing agent to talk to me, to message me. I'd be like, I'll get those designs done in a couple days. I'll set that up in a couple days. I wasn't just, okay, today we'll do this and we'll do this and we'll just take the life by the horns and just move this product along. And so when you coast along and everything has a couple days in it when it shouldn't, and you're not pressing supplier, this is what happens. A 2-month, this product could have been done in 2 months. This could have been done in 2.5, we'll say 2.5. It took 5. And it's because of stuff like that. I went through a time for like 3 weeks where I was like, which one of these suppliers do I want? I had samples from 5 suppliers. 5 suppliers, put out in a spreadsheet, in a Word document, pros and cons of each one. Two of them just instantly got crossed off because the quality wasn't good enough. And then I had to decide between the other 3. And yeah. Then there also was multiple rounds of second round samples because of the way the product is and the designs that I want. I got like multiple second round samples twice for this product. I'd be like, hey, can you get the supplier to get these designs printed on the product? And that would take freaking 2 weeks to get to me. And then I'd be like, oh, whoa, we need to change this one thing, because one time they came out and the designs the first time were way too, they were way too brown. Like there was like a brown undertone in the designs, a couple of them. And I was like, this does not look like the picture I sent you. And while I could have just been like, oh yeah, just fix it and let's get the product going, that's just too much of a risk for me to expect my sourcing agent in China, who is a great girl, but she just doesn't understand US quality. She just doesn't like, there's a lot of disconnect. I do have to baby things along. So it's just not worth it, right? We're gonna set it here another 2 weeks. I want to pay the money. We're gonna get a second round of samples with my designs on them and make sure they're right this time. And then they did come correct, and then we did get them ordered. And then you're like, oh wow, yeah, it's gonna take me 4 days to get this wire over to China. That was a lot of fun. So yeah, I want to sell a lot on Amazon at the end of the year, and I want to help a lot of people do this stuff. I also want to take the course and redo it. It keeps getting updated, but my knowledge has gone from like, oh my gosh, I talked about it. My knowledge has gone to a whole other level. So once I get my software out, which should be out, we're going to start betaing it in the next week or two, unless something breaks again. And then we should hopefully get it out in the next month. And once that's done, then I will start re-recording the course and giving it the version 2.0. That's the plan. No promises, because sometimes I get lazy. I don't like, this is a massive task. Recording the course all the way through the first time, maybe the biggest project I've ever attempted in my lifetime. It was just so much work, so much planning. It's 9 hours. It's like 9 hours of content now. You take that and you multiply it by 5 to 10 times. Probably much closer to 10 times. That's how long it took, and it's not easy. It's stressful. You sit in front of it. Sit in front of a camera, and your words have to make sense, and they have to sound good, and you have to be educating people. I can't have fluff and start rambling in these videos, because that's a waste of a course. I hate courses like that. So, software. I'm very excited to get it out. It is very much like the Jungle Scout Chrome extension or the Viral Launch Chrome extension, except way easier to use, way faster too. Wait till you see it. I'd show you guys right now the beta, the version I have, but yeah, I want to wait till it's very close to being out to do that, just because, right? I want to get the trademark. The trademark is started, so that's good. But I just want to I don't want to give the competition some time in case this thing gets delayed by a couple months. We could run into a major error during the beta, and then we're like, oh my gosh. Right now I'm spending $2,000 a month for the developer for this project. They're in Vietnam. Oh, he's in Vietnam. And I own this business. I only own half of this software business. I ran into this guy who knew a lot about Amazon, about software, and had the stuff that I needed. Okay, he had the knowledge and was willing to execute the program, so I gave half of it away to him. So I own half, he owns half, because I started developing this with a Russian company. I spent $1,800 on Upwork to hire them, and I got the beta version of it. But there was so much wrong with it. So much like calculating fees was incorrect on Amazon. Anytime you went to a product, a lot of the basic stuff loaded, but when you wanted to figure out how many fees you'd be paying, it was completely incorrect. And then I have to figure out, because these guys aren't Amazon experts, they're just software developers. I've got to figure out, what are our options to calculate fees? Where can we take data from? Do we pull it from the page? Is there an API we grab it from? What are our options? What's going to be accurate? And then I got to test it all, and it's just like, I don't know code well enough to test all that, to get the stuff implemented. So I actually dropped the project and thought I was never going to pick it up again, until I ran into this guy who was actually a subscriber. And we just started talking, and I got to hear about his experience. And that's how I ended up doing this project. And I'm pumped. I've had it on while I'm doing some calls with some students. And I think every one of them, pretty much every one of them has been like, oh, what's that, Adam? Like, what's that extension you're using? And I'm like, well, let me tell you. That's my extension. And I can't wait till it comes out. I'm very excited. Because I think that I like Viral Launch and Jungle Scout, but I just think they've been so stagnant for so long. They haven't innovated. They haven't brought new stuff to the market. Everything I teach about private label, they haven't done. Oh, and I forgot to mention, arbitrage. I've talked about private label this whole time, but I still do some arbitrage every month. It's not a ton, okay? I do enough to make sure that the processes still work smoothly, that I stay up to date. A lot of my experience knowing that this stuff still works is from student testimonials from the course. People tell me, hey man, yeah, first month I sold $2,000 this month doing arbitrage, right? That's what keeps me knowing, like, okay, yeah, stuff's still working. That's what I like to see. So, guys, been a long video. If you guys want to see, I appreciate you guys being here for it all. If you guys want to see how I find products every single month in way less time, in like 5 hours or less usually, I'll put a video link to that right here. If you want to see my very first month results, February of 2018, how did that very first product sell? I'll put a link to that video right here. I'll see you guys in the next video.